Dear children, welcome to your English class. In today's class, we are going to read chapter number 2, Everything is Possible. Okay, so it's a short story and it talks about importance of helping others. Okay, so before we start with the story, first let us look into this warm-up activity, right? Now here you've been given a grid. You have to write the names of the things that make you happy, right? Now for this answers would vary from child to child. Some of you might say drawing makes me happy, somebody might say playing football makes me happy, right? Some of you would say traveling makes me happy, right? So that everybody would be writing different things. Like for if I have to talk about myself, I would write baking makes me happy, traveling makes me happy, going for shopping makes me happy. So these you have to think and you have to write what all things make you feel happy. Okay, now let us start reading the story. Read this story about Anjali and her friend Pinky, who proved that if you set your mind to it, everything is possible. So this story is about two girls named Anjali and her friend Pinky, right? And through this story, we'll understand that if we decide on something, if we make up our mind that I want to achieve this or I want to do this, then everything is possible. There is nothing in this world which is impossible. Okay, so we all should first think what do we want to achieve, and then you should start working hard for it, right? And you will realize that one day you will achieve your goals. So let's start with this story. Anjali's parents had moved to Junagadh a month ago. Her father Ashish was the commissioner of the city. Her mother Suman worked with the bank. Anjali had simply fallen in love with the lush green city. She especially enjoyed the lion safari at the Sasan Gir Sanctuary, which was just 2 hours drive away from Junagadh, right? So Anjali, she moved with her parents to a city called Junagadh, right? So Junagadh is a city in the state of Gujarat, right? So just 1 month back, she had shifted to this place with her parents. So Anjali's father's name was Ashish and he was the commissioner of the city. Now commissioner is a person who is at the highest position in a city and who looks after the city, right? So he is amongst the top officers of the city. So Anjali's father's name was Ashish and he was the commissioner of the city. Her mother, Suman, worked with a bank. So what was the name of Anjali's mother? She was Suman and she worked for a bank. Anjali had simply fallen in love with the lush green city. Lush green city means that Junagadh was a city where it had a lot of greenery and there were a lot of trees and plants all around the city. So Anjali simply loved it and she had fallen in love with the city. She especially enjoyed the lion safari at the Sasan Gir Sanctuary, which was just 2 hours drive away from Junagadh. So she had simply, she loved going to the Gir Sanctuary. Now Gir Sanctuary, it is a very famous wildlife sanctuary which is known for Asiatic lions. Okay, so she loved going to this place and she loved going for safari. Now see, a difference between zoo and safari is that in a sanctuary, in a wildlife sanctuary, animals are free to move in the jungle. But when we talk about zoo, in zoo animals are kept in a cage, right? So when you visit a safari, when you visit a sanctuary, they take you for safari, right? So generally in most of the places they take you in a jeep, right? And they in that jeep they take you to the forest and the jungles, and if you're lucky you might be able to spot these lions and other wildlife, right? So so this was about the first paragraph, that Anjali had moved to Junagadh with her parents and her father's name was Ashish and he was the commissioner of the city, and her mother Suman, she worked for a bank, right? And Anjali had fallen in love with the lush green city. There was a lot of greenery in her city, and she loved going to the Gir sanctuary, and she really liked the safari there. Okay, and it was just 2 hours drive away from Junagadh. Anjali was eager to join her new school. It was Friday and the school was to reopen on Monday after the vacation, right? So since she had just moved to Junagadh, right? So she had just moved from one city to another. So she was very excited to join her new school. And it was Friday, and on Monday, just after 2 days, her school was going to reopen, right? So she was very excited and she was looking forward to go to the school. She went to the living room and flopped herself on the settee. Her favorite haunt to read storybooks. So she loved spending her time in the living room. Now living room is basically our drawing room where all of us, all the family members, they sit together and they spend time. Okay, so drawing room is known as living room. Generally people have a TV in their living room, and whenever there's free time, the whole family sits together and they talk and they have fun. So she loved sitting in the living room and flopped herself on the settee. Flopped is जब हम एकदम से आके जोर से बैठ जाते हैं, it is known as flopped. जब हम ढम करके बैठ जाते हैं सोफा पे, that is called flopped. Flopped herself on the settee. Now settee is like a sofa only, but it does not have a backrest. Okay, so in traditional households, in traditional houses, you will see people keep settee in the drawing room. So it was her favorite haunt to read storybooks. Haunt means a place where you spend a lot of time and where you keep which is like your favorite spot in the house, right? So it is a place where you keep coming after every few hours, or where most of the time you spend in this place, right? So this was about Anjali, that she was very excited to join her school and she loved spending time in her living room, which is the drawing room, and she used to sit on the settee of her room and she used to read storybooks all day long. Late in the afternoon, she heard someone enter her house. So late in the afternoon would be around 3:30 in the afternoon, when you've had your lunch and you are just, some people, they take an afternoon nap, they sleep for a while before having the evening tea. So late afternoon is generally the time between 3 to 4, right? So late in the afternoon, she heard someone enter her house. Mother informed her that it was Raghuram. So Anjali's mother, Suman, right? So she told him Raghuram has come. He was the gardener who lived in the outhouse located in the mango orchard behind their home. So who was Raghuram? Raghuram was their gardener. Okay, so from this you can make out that they used to live in a big bungalow and Raghuram was a gardener who used to live in the outhouse, right? So people, in earlier days, people used to live in bungalows, and just right next to the bungalows, or maybe at the back of the bungalows, they used to construct a few rooms for the servants, right? All the people who used to help in the household, all of them used to stay in these outhouses, right? And in Britishers' time, mostly all the bungalows had outhouses, and they were also known as servant quarters, right? So all the people who used to look after the house, like gardener, then driver, right? Then people who used to help in cleaning the house, cooking, all of them used to stay in the outhouse, right? And he used to live in the outhouse located in the mango orchard behind their home. So mango orchard is a place where there are a lot of trees, right? So there were a lot of mango trees, जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं आम का बाग, right? So there was a mango orchard behind their home. He had brought some fresh mangoes. So Raghuram, their gardener, he had got fresh mangoes from them. Okay, fresh mangoes means he had just plucked those mangoes from the tree and he got them for the family. Anjali loved mangoes and she jumped up with joy. So Anjali, she was very fond of mangoes, and as soon as she saw mangoes, she got very happy and she jumped with joy, with a lot of happiness. Hooray! She grabbed a mango in each hand and ran off to the garden swing to enjoy the juicy fruit. So since they were fresh mangoes, they were just being plucked from the tree, so she quickly grabbed, right? She quickly grabbed means उसने फटाफट से जाके mangoes पकड़े and she ran off to the garden, and there was a swing in their garden. So she ran off to the garden, she sat there, and while swinging, right? So swinging, I hope you all know, when you go to the park, you take these small joy rides on the swing. So she was swinging. She saw a timid face peep from behind the tree, right? Timid face means, when you're feeling very shy or when you're feeling very underconfident, जब आप बहुत शर्मा रहे होते हो, right? So we say that person has a timid face. Okay, she saw a timid face peep from behind the tree. Peep का मतलब होता है, हम हिंदी में इसको बोलते हैं झांकना, right? So while she was enjoying the fruit, she saw that there was a little girl who was very shy and she was peeping behind the tree. She called out, "Who are you?" So when here you can see, so when Anjali, she saw this girl, this is Anjali, she's eating a mango. She saw that there was a girl who was looking at her hiding behind the tree. So she went and she asked her, "Who are you?" "I am Pinky. My father works in the mango orchard." So she said, that girl who was hiding behind the tree, she said, "My name is Pinky and my father, he's a gardener and he works in the mango orchard." Anjali invited her to play with her on the swing and shared a mango with her. So Anjali was a very friendly girl, right? So right away when she saw this girl, she went to meet her. "Who are you?" She introduced herself and she called her, "Come, let's play together." And when Pinky came to play with her, she also shared a mango with her, which means that Anjali had a very friendly nature. Okay, so we all should be very, you should always behave very well with others, and whenever you see that there's somebody who's feeling uncomfortable or somebody who's feeling shy, so you should take a step forward and you should give a helping hand. Okay, many days went by and both the girls became very good friends, right? So both of them, Anjali and Pinky, they became very good friends, and the whole day they used to keep on playing with each other. One day Anjali asked, "I have never seen you go to school. Why?" So when they had become very good friends, so one day Anjali asked Pinky that, "I've never seen you go to school. Why is that so?" That मैंने तो तुम्हें कभी स्कूल जाते हुए नहीं देखा. So Pinky looked very uncomfortable, right? She felt very uneasy with this question. She did not answer and simply ran away. So when Anjali asked her, like, "Do you go to school? I've never seen you going to school." So Pinky, she became very uncomfortable and she ran away, right? So Pinky might have felt uncomfortable because she might have thought, I hope this won't affect our friendship, that I don't go to school. Or she must have felt bad that, maybe Anjali would judge her that she doesn't go to school. So she simply ran away. Anjali was puzzled. The next day, too, there was no sign of Pinky. So Anjali was puzzled means that Anjali was very confused. She was not able to, understand why did Pinky run away and why is she not coming to play with me. There was no sign of Pinky means that even the next day, Pinky, she did not come to play with Anjali. Anjali missed her friend and decided to go with her mother and meet Pinky at the outhouse. So, Anjali was a very sweet girl and she kept on wondering that why is it that Pinky is not playing with me? What's wrong? Did I say something wrong? So she was not able to understand and she was really missing her friend Pinky. So one day she decided that I will go to Pinky's house and I will meet her. As they were walking to Pinky's house, Anjali saw some men put up a new hoarding across the compound wall. It read, "Each one teach one." Okay, now first of all, what is a hoarding, right? So when you go to the city, you must have seen that just on the sides of the road you will see these big boards of advertisement. It can be an advertisement of a movie, it can be an advertisement of some cold drink, chips, it can be an advertisement of some shop, right? So the big boards that we see, आपने हाईवेज पे देखे होंगे, रोड्स पे देखे होंगे, those big boards are known as hoardings. So she saw that there were a few men who were putting a hoarding across the compound wall, right? Compound wall means, we also call it as hedge, right? The wall which separates the road from your house, right? So like on all the four corners of the house there's a wall, right? So that is known as the compound wall. So she saw that there were a few men and they were putting a hoarding. So here in this picture also, can you see this, that two men here, can you see these two men? So this is the compound wall, and she saw that there were two men who were putting a big hoarding which said, each one teach one, right? So Anjali read it and remembered, our teacher has taught us rhyming words. Like in the last chapter, even I have taught you rhyming words, right? Words that have a similar sound, okay? So teach and each is a pair of rhyming words. But I wonder what this sentence means. So she said that I've heard these words teach and eat somewhere, but I don't know what does this sentence mean. Suman smiled at her daughter and said, it means every person can help another person to read and write, right? So when Anjali was feeling very confused and she was unable to understand and comprehend that what was written on the hoarding and what does it mean, so her mother, she smiled at her and she told her it means that we can all help each other to read and write, right? So it is a very nice idea, exclaimed Anjali. So Anjali really liked the idea that all of us can help each other to read and write. Yes, indeed it is, said her mother. So her mother also agreed and she said, yes, even I feel so, that this is a very good idea, that we all must help each other to read and write. Suman and Anjali reached the outhouse. Pinky met them and shyly said, I ran away that day because I thought you would make fun of me. You see, I never went to school and do not know how to read and write. It is impossible that I can learn now. So when Suman, that is Anjali's mother, and Anjali, when they go to meet Pinky, so Pinky on her own, she tells them that day I ran away. Ran away means मैं उस दिन तुम्हारे घर से भाग गई थी because I thought that you will make fun of me, that you will laugh at me because I have never been to any school. I can also not read and write. मुझे लिखना पढ़ना भी नहीं आता है. तो she said I thought that तुम मेरा मजाक उड़ाओगे, इसलिए I ran away. And she also says it is impossible that I can learn now. So she said that since I've never been to school, so I don't think so I can read and write, and I cannot even learn it now. Nothing is impossible, Pinky. In fact, everything is possible if you set your mind to it, right? Said Anjali's mother and put her arms around the child. So Anjali's mother was also a very nice and a very positive lady, right? So she told Pinky that don't say that. Everything is possible. If you make up your mind, you can achieve everything. And very softly she hugged Pinky. Okay? Anjali exclaimed, I have an idea. Why don't you come home every afternoon after I return from school? I will help you learn how to read and write. So Anjali got very excited and she offered Pinky that why don't you come to my house? Like every day when I come back from school in the afternoon time, you come to my house and I will teach you how to read and write. Okay? Anjali was true to her word, and Pinky never missed a day. So what was Anjali's word? That every afternoon she will teach Pinky, right? And Pinky was also a very obedient girl. She also never missed a day. Every day in the afternoon, she used to go to Anjali's place to study. And Anjali also was a very sweet girl. She used to also teach Pinky with full dedication. During the monsoon showers, Both the girls stayed indoors and practiced reading and writing. So after summers, when the monsoon came means when the rainy season came. So since it used to rain a lot, so both of them used to stay indoors, means they used to stay inside the house and they used to practice a lot of reading and writing. Okay, so this shows that they were both very serious about it and they were putting their 100% effort to learn reading and writing. Anjali introduced Pinky to the world of stories. There were many kinds of stories: fairy tales, mythological stories, and Aesop's fables, right? So now Anjali, she introduced Pinky to the world of stories, right? So every day, she used to read different types of stories to Pinky, right? So there are different type of stories, like when we talk about Cinderella or Snow White, all these are fairy tales. Okay, then there are mythological stories, like when we read Mahabharat or when we read Ramayana, these are mythological stories. And Aesop's fables, these were animal stories which were written by a Greek slave and storyteller. His name was Aesop and he was from Greece, right? And this man, he was a very famous writer and he used to write stories about animals and they were known as fables. Okay, so Anjali, every day she used to read different types of stories for Pinky. Every day Anjali would bring new books from the school library and read them to Pinky. So like you all have a school library, right? So you can get books issued from them and then you can get them home and you can read them. Similarly, every day Anjali used to get a new book from the school library for Pinky and she used to read a lot of stories for her. She even gave Pinky all her storybooks. So Anjali was very sweet and she loved to share. So all her old storybooks that she was not using, she gave them to Pinky. So that she can practice them at home, right? And this is not just about Pinky. Even if all of you, every day you should read something or the else depending on your taste. Like if you like reading about fairy tales, if you like reading about superheroes, or if you like reading moral stories, there is a huge variety of stories, right? So you all must read every day. Okay, Pinky was unstoppable. She was hardworking and slowly started to read on her own. So Pinky was unstoppable means that Pinky, she was very hardworking and she did not give up, right? And every day she used to study and she started slowly she started reading on her own. मतलब उसने इतनी मेहनत की कि उसको कोई रोक ही नहीं पा रहा था and पूरी dedication से she was working hard and slowly she started to read on her own. One day Suman told Anjali, so Suman was Anjali's mother, so she told her, I think now the time has come that Pinky can be admitted to a school. So one day Suman, who was Anjali's mother, she told that now I think now that Pinky can read and write, now we should put her in some school. Anjali was very excited at the idea. So Anjali was a very very nice girl, very sweet girl, so she became very happy that now her friend can go to school. Do you think she can come to my school? Asked Anjali. So Anjali asked her mother, so can she come to my school? What do you think, mother? Suman inquired. Inquired means to find out, right? So Suman inquired and finally Anjali's school was ready to admit her. So, her mother Suman, she made some inquiries at the school office and finally Pinky could get admission in Anjali's school. Pinky was nervous, but Anjali held her hand firmly and walked her up to her classroom on the first day. There was a slight hint of a tear in Pinky's eyes when Anjali finally waved her goodbye. So since this was the first time that Pinky was going to a school, so she was very nervous, she was very tense, she was very scared in her mind. When you do anything for the first time, you feel very nervous. So but Anjali was very supportive, right? And she was a very good friend. So Anjali held her hand firmly. Firmly means tightly, and walked her up to her classroom on the first day. So Anjali took Pinky to her classroom, and Pinky, when Anjali was leaving, when Anjali was saying bye bye, so Pinky had small tears in her eyes. So these tears were because she was very nervous to go to school. Okay, but this does not mean that she did not want to come to school. She was very happy that she was coming to school, but she was at the same time, she was also very tensed. Okay, because this was something that she was doing for the first time. So you can all ask your parents, how did you behave when you went to the school for the first time, when your mother left you at the school for the first time? How did you react? I'm sure most of you would have cried, right? And slowly, like after a week, you would have adjusted, and then you would have started enjoying going to school. But when we, first time when we step out of the house and when we go to school, all of us feel very nervous. Okay, that day, Anjali was eagerly waiting near the school gate to know how Pinky had fared on her first day at school. So, the whole day Anjali kept waiting for Pinky, and she was eagerly waiting means that she was really, she was very excited to know that how did Pinky feel, how was Pinky's first day at school, how did she perform at school. So Anjali was very excited to ask her all these questions. She saw Pinky rushing out excitedly. So, Anjali was waiting for her, and she saw Pinky running towards her. She was rushing and she was very excited. It means she was very happy, and like you all get very excited when your birthday comes, right? Means when you're very happy. She was shouting with joy, I did it! I can read, write, and play. I enjoy going to school. So which means that Pinky had a great day at school, and Pinky was very, very happy that she has come to school and she could read, write, and she could play with her friends. So Pinky was extremely happy to come to school. Just guess who was the happiest person? Pinky to happy thi, but even more than Pinky, it was Anjali who was extremely happy, because Anjali felt as if she has cleared an exam, right? Because Anjali was throughout waiting for, Anjali was teaching her and she taught her how to read and write, and Anjali really wanted Pinky to come to her school. So when Pinky finally came to school and she enjoyed, so Anjali became extremely happy. She felt as if she was the happiest person, right? And she also felt as if जैसे जब हमारे एग्जाम बहुत अच्छा होता है हम बहुत हैप्पी हो जाते हैं, similarly Anjali was extremely happy to know that Pinky enjoyed her day at school. The two girls sang in chorus. Everything is possible. So both the girls, they sang in chorus, मतलब एक साथ उन्होंने गाना गाया that everything is possible. That इस दुनिया में सब कुछ possible है. So did you all like this story? I'm sure all of you must have loved the story about it. This story talks about a lot of things, that we should be friendly. We should, whenever you see someone, any child around your house or in the park, if you see that somebody is feeling lonely, you must go and you must, approach that person in a friendly manner. You should make new friends, right? Then you should try to help others, right? If you are good at something and if you feel your friend is not very good at that thing, you must take an extra step to help your friend, right? And also it is very important to find happiness when you see others feel happy, right? हमें कभी भी अपने friends को अच्छा करते हुए देख के jealous feel नहीं करना चाहिए. You should always feel happy that your friend is doing something very well. Okay, हमेशा सबको always encourage others, always think positive, right? So this was the story about helping others. Okay, in the next video we will discuss some exercises from this chapter. I hope you all understood it and enjoyed watching the video.